take an interest and you think, oh, do they even know who we are? And yet, in amongst the crowd of people, they would often come up and say, how's things going, how's somebody else and whatever. And so I just really appreciate their heart and their interest. And you know what they've done now is, in this season of their life, they've finished pastoring churches, Melbourne and Ballarat, where they've been successful and significant pastors there. They've taken this season of their life to travel around and spend a week in different communities and different towns and encourage people like us. And so they've spent this week in Narrandera, next week in Leeton, last week in Orange, week before that in Condobolin, week before that somewhere else. Griffith, yeah, that's right, Griffith with Rod Gordelin, who many of you know. And so they've really put legs on their heart for encouraging us as churches in the country, maybe in the more remote areas. And so I really appreciate that they've jumped in the bus with us today, and they've travelled 170 k's each way, very cheerfully and happily, I think. Anyway, openly they've been cheerful and happy. They had a big morning this morning, and then they had a quick lunch basically, and jumped on the bus and came out. So we just appreciate their heart to serve and their heart to be amongst all of us out here just serving God in our own communities, loving our communities. And you know how they do it? They don't come and say, oh, well, you better give us all your time and, we want all the money to do it. They kind of don't ask for anything, and they bring their own van, a nice van it is, but they really purchased that so they can be independent of us and come in and say, you just go about your business. We don't want to be in any way, a distraction. In fact, what we want to do is we want to come and serve. And so we give them the program of what we're doing through the week, what we're already doing. And they just say, if you want us to, if you don't, that's fine. If you want us to, we'll come along to those services. We'll participate in your small groups. Doesn't matter if there's 5, 10, 20 people. They'll come and be part of our church for the week and just give themselves and serve in that way. One of the gifts that Rob has particularly is a prophetic gift. So today, after he's finished preaching the word to us, he'll be looking for the Lord to give him a word that he can share with every one of us, except for some of us who've already had a word already this week. But he will share